once you purify yourself, you don't have to worry about nobody else spirits on you, because you have cleaned yourself, you are purified, and you are relaxing and enjoying the rest of your day. But that is a word for someone. Not me, be for everyone. Might be for someone. Because when I was coming up, I didn't have anyone telling me these words about spirits like that. Because I used to be able to see spirits. So I was used to seeing spirits. But when it come down to energy spirits, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know anything about that. So if I was able to see a cloud over my head or see a cloud, then I knew, why has I got this cloud, or why do I see a cloud? And to confirm that, one day I seen a cloud over my head. And I said, why do I have this cloud over my head? Why? And someone came right over to me and they said, sister, why do you have that cloud over your head? And I said, I was just wondering the same thing. So I am very, very intact, in tune with myself. Have been for plenty, 56 years, okay? So just to know how energy transfer and how you can higher your vibration either by the music you listen to, ladies, gentlemen, kings, queens. We know that because sometimes when we get ready to get in that honeymoon stage and it's, time for you to turn the lights down low and light a candle, you put on your sexy music. And when it's time to jam and ride out and you doing your thing, you know how to put on your ride out music because you got to ride for like 3 hours. So you know how to put certain music on for certain ways you want to feel. So that's one reason why I was playing that song on my other video by Aretha Franklin. I love that song. I love that song. And one main reason that I love that song, y'all, is because the megahertz in the song. The music is more natural because it's instrumental, real beats, real music, real trumpet, real horn, real sound. And it's like the vibration just lift up higher. So if I play some music, trust it, it has a meaning behind it. Even Michael Jackson song, Billie Jean. I love that song. I didn't like my name. And when I talk about my childhood, how I felt like I deserved so much more in my childhood. And one of the main things that I really didn't like in my childhood is because my name is Billie, right? And children, classmates used to tease me all the time. They used to tease me. My brother used to tease me. Everyone just loved teasing me about that name. And I really did not like that name. And I think just having that name, it just put me, I don't want to say it just kept me where I had to feel like I had to defend myself all the time. Because you can be out, how we do when we was kids, we'd be out having fun and just having a good time. And then it come a point where somebody want to start calling names. And then it seemed like that name Billie come up. And, they think it's funny with Billie White Shoes, Billie this, Billie that. And I really didn't like that part. So a lot of things in my childhood I love. But there's some things in my childhood I just did not like, point blank, period, right? So when I was, I think 17, I'm just so glad Michael Jackson came out with that song, Billie Jean, because it really took a lot of pressure off of me with that name. I just did not like that name. I really did not like it. And even though I use Nefertiti name because, she helped me with the loss of my eyes. helped me balance my life. So that's another thing, even with vibration. Even with, I did not like my name, Billy, right? And just having that vibration of negativity in it, that could also been a spirit that just maybe not had my whole mind shut down, because I did have my spirituality, but just maybe had just a spot where it hindered me from my growth. So people, loved ones, it can be the smallest things that keep us from reaching the highest height of the best version of ourselves. But when we go inside, that's shadow work. And sometimes we don't even know, but I say it on my video enough that if anybody watch my video and have any kind of problems, they should know by now that they can do the shadow work. So by doing the shadow work, by turning into Nefertiti and knowing the laws of Ma'at and learning about Egypt and learning about my ancestors, learn about the pharaohs, learn about King Tut, just learning so much about history that could even much be a part of me. So when you learn things, it helps you get in and get down to that root chakra, to why you are the way you are. So when I was tapping in, and at first when I took the name Nefertiti, then I said, well, I'm gonna choose Ma'at, because Ma'at means balance, and Nefertiti gonna bring that balance and help me out in my life. So with all this balance in my life, it helped me become the best version of myself, but not overnight, people. Now, you know, some people do have overnight success. Thank God for that. But some things do not come overnight. Some things we have to work on for a day, a week, a month, a year. It all depends on where you at. And that same way goes for manifestation. Sometimes you can manifest in 5 minutes. Sometimes you can manifest in 30 minutes. Sometimes a day, 2 days, 4 days, 5, 6, 7, and sometimes a week. So all depends on your vibration. All depends on where you're at. All depends, are you being true to yourself? And all depends if you deserve it. So when you got these manifestations going, it's not Monday night. But when you leveling up and you manifesting, you got to have it right. Now, even talking about the vibration of Billy, that's even enough to know that it kind of hindered some of my growth, kept me from not wanting to stand in front of the class, because maybe them same classmates was teasing me about my name. So you do have things that will hinder you from your growth, and if you kind of like keep pushing it in the back of your mind, and you feel like you're just going to forget about it, and some things you do to press down so long till you do forget about it. But then when you do the shadow work and you go inside and you figure out and you wonder why, and then you can go and you can deal with it based off of that. So then you can deal with yourself, and then you can bring more value to yourself and level up. So that way, when it's time for you to get rid of people, places, and things, you won't have a hard time. You won't be saying, no, I'm codependent. I got to have that person that don't even like me. I got to have them. You won't be codependent when you know that you need to turn certain foods loose. Turn certain foods loose. Turn certain drinks loose. So certain things that you don't want to do because it's still a part of you and you love it. And I never would ever tell anyone to leave or stop doing anything that they like. That's not what my channel is about. So So when you becoming that best version of yourself, and you worked on yourself, and you value yourself, when you know what you're capable of, then you will have no problem. People, place, or thing, they will become secondary in your life. And what you're going to be focused on is you. How you feel, what you desire, what's your mindset, are you comfortable, are you getting enough rest, are you valuing yourself, are you honoring yourself, do you see yourself coming to the better, best version of yourself? And some people's best version might be just want to enjoy life.